Ashley is looking for a second date update today. We're going to try to help her out. Welcome, Ashley.
Hey, you
Hi.
guys. Thanks so much for having me. It's great to talk to you.
We're going to try to solve some problems here today. Get your second date.
We're going to change your world today.
That's the goal. So tell us about
Awesome.
Matt. How'd you meet Matt?
Well, I met him on Tinder, and we met up for just like a half an hour, just the first meet and greet. You don't want to keep it too long in case it's terrible, but it was good. It was really good.
Okay, where'd you go?
Yeah, so we went to Yagut for frozen yogurt.
Nice.
It's perfect.
Yeah, just super easy. And so he walked in, he was like super cute, really great smile, and just like calm, cool, collected. I always get like a little nervous sometimes when I'm going to meet someone for the first time, but he made it like super easy.
Nice.
That's good.
Okay.
Yeah, so we got our yogurt, and then we just sat there and chatted, and he had a really cool vibe. Like, I felt we had a ton in common, and he told me about his job and his dog and his family, and I don't know, the conversation was just really easy.
Cool.
Did you guys
so
meet there, or did he pick you up and take you to Yagut?
No, we met there. I'm not about to get into a car with a stranger. Are you kidding?
You'd be surprised.
I know, you'd be surprised. I'm always floored at the ones that go home, like go back to his place on the first night. Like you have no
Yeah.
idea who this, and you're just going to his home and you were completely alone with this total stranger.
Happens all the time.
I know, all the time.
No, I can't do it. My grandmother would roll over in her grave. She'd be like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah.
So how did it end then? You just finished your yogurt. Did you hang out and talk a bit more, or did you
Yeah, like I found out like he's from Fairfield, and like he has a lab dog named Baxter, and he works at he's a manager actually at like a car parts store. So I don't know, we had a great time. We like hugged goodbye when we left, and I thought it went really well, and that we would end up like having an actual like real first date. But I haven't heard from him at all, so I'm just kind of wondering what's up.
Yeah, it's a good question.
Tell me again how you two met.
Tinder.
Has Tinder ever done commercials? Do they have a jingle that we could sing every time somebody has a Tinder date? That'd be fun.
Tinder, when you just want to hook up fast. Yeah.
Tinder, so you can hit her. No, that wouldn't be right. I was thinking hit it, but then hit her has a completely different. No, that's not going to work. Tinder, so you can nail her. No. Hopper.
Like, listen,
Banger.
I know we met on Tinder, and I know the reputation of that app.
It's
right?
shifted,
But
though, I think.
a little bit.
Yeah.
Like I have some friends who have, gotten married from it. So it's
Turned
not
it into
like-
something.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I mean, yogurt date's pretty tame
Yeah.
for Tinder, which
Yeah.
is good. This is good. I'm just, in the back of my mind, I always think on these Tinder dates, were they looking for just a hookup?
Right.
And then they went through the yogurt motions just to be polite and realized, all right, nothing's going to happen today. See you, bye.
Mm-hmm.
But what we're going to find out. We're going to call him up, see what Matt says when we come back as second date update continues. And Matt went on a yogurt date.
Mm-hmm.
A little froyo.
Ooh.
Get to know each other.
Froyo.
That's how the kids say it.
That just never sounds like frozen yogurt. It sounds like it should be something dirty or something, I don't know, something
Like a
other than
really
frozen
weird
yogurt.
health food.
Yeah. It's like, what are you doing?
So they just hung out at Rookwood and sort of watched the cars go by in the parking lot while they chit-chatted over their yogurt.
I like it.
And then they had a little hug goodbye, and that was the end of it. I mean, all told, how long did the date, what was it, like an hour and a half you guys hung out?
No, it was just like 30 minutes. It was short and sweet.
Quick.
So
Super short date.
It was yogurt. I mean, you get your froyo at Yagut, don't you?
I do love it.
What do you tend to get? Because isn't that where you kind of build your own yogurt?
Yeah, I just do the Fruity Pebbles.
You just do
I
that.
just ask for the Fruity Pebbles.
You keep
that's
it
all.
simple.
Yep.
Yeah. How many different options are there of things that you can put on?
Oh,
your
there's all
yogurt?
kinds of things. There's sprinkles. They do little broken up candy bars, fruit, things like that.
Ooh, that sounds.
Sure.
I like that.
Reese's peanut butter cups, things
Everything.
like that to keep it cold. Yeah.
Nice. I like it.
The options are limitless.
Okay.
So let's give Matt a call and see what's going on.
Okay.
Hello.
Hi, Matt.
Yes, who's this?
Hey, Matt. It's Jeff and Jenn at Q102. How you doing?
I'm all right. I probably shouldn't have answered the call.
Why shouldn't you have answered the call? We're nice people.
I think I know. I think I know what this is.
You do, huh?
Who called about me?
Is there more than one possibility?
I mean, there's a couple dates that didn't go so well, so I'm wondering who it was.
That did not go so well?
Nope.
Why? They weren't your type?
I mean, each one was was pretty different. You get a lot of variety out there on Tinder.
Before I tell you who called us, what are you looking for? You just looking for a hookup, or are you looking for a relationship?
I mean, both. I guess it depends how it goes. You know, I'd love for it to grow into something more. If it's just a hookup, it's just a hookup. But, you know, if it turns into a relationship, that'd be great.
Yeah. So Ashley called us. You guys
Okay.
had a little yogurt date.
Yeah. All right. Okay. That's a relief. That's not a big deal. Okay.
What's not a big deal? Meaning she didn't do anything that was bad, or
No. I was afraid it was going to be someone else. I was a little worried that this one's pretty simple.
This one's pretty simple. Now you got me curious about the other one.
Yeah, I know. I have so many questions. All right, well, let's talk about Ashley. Did you like Ashley?
Yeah, I mean, she seemed fine. You know, we went out to Yogurt and, you know, just going to get some frozen yogurt and have a good time. And then I knew everything I needed to know about her.
Okay, is there something lacking? Is there something about her that just rubbed you the wrong way? What's the story there? You're just not feeling it?
No, I just think that it seems like who she is as a person. Because, you know, it's one of those places where you get it and it's by weight.
Oh, yeah. Depending on, like, how many toppings you add.
Yeah, so she had them loaded up, like everything, as much as they could possibly fit in there.
Oh.
She had it up to the top, which is fine. You know, I mean, it's by weight, but, you know, she's hungry and wants to have a good treat.
She's a good eater.
But then the problem was we go and sit down, like, whatever, it's not going to be a big deal. I paid for it. It's a handful of bucks. But then we sit down, and she takes, like, 3 bites and then throws it away. She's like, I'm full.
Oh. What a waste of yogurt and candy and all that goodness, all that sugary, just wonderfulness in the trash.
She didn't even ask in the trash. She didn't ask if I wanted to try what she got. She threw it right in the trash, and I had to sit there the rest of the day watching my money melt in the trash can.
It is heartbreaking, isn't it?
So, yeah, I mean, it's very simple. I don't need to be with someone who's so wasteful.
So was it the fact that she was wasting the food, that it was a waste of money?
All of it.
Yeah.
All of it. She took way more than she needed, and then she was wasteful and threw it in the trash after 3 bites.
Yeah.
Like, she could have shared. She could have offered, you know, like, for me to take it home if I wanted it. She just threw it away. And it'd be different if she paid for it, but I paid for it.
You know, I do get very upset with people, especially with sweets. Like if they get a donut and just take 1 bite and throw the rest out,
right.
Or it's like, why get the donut in the first place?
I just wanted a taste.
Yeah,
I don't need to eat the whole thing, but I'll break off a piece.
Right. Then you know what? Maybe that's what people need to do is break off a piece of the donut and then give the rest to someone else, as opposed to getting their slobber all over it.
Well, okay, Ashley, there's your answer.
Honestly, I don't even know what to say to that. Like, I might have taken more than what I needed, but you guys, I had never been there before. Like, I didn't know how it worked. Like, I can't believe that you're judging me for that. Like, that just seems really silly. I'm sorry you wasted $9.75. Like,
but you're an adult. You know how your stomach works. You knew you were not going to eat that much. What a complete waste. Even if you didn't know it was by weight, why would you take so much?
Because I wanted to try a little bit of everything, but I don't want to, like, America's so fat. I don't need to join the group, you know?
Well, they do have smaller sizes.
Yeah. You didn't have to get the big one.
And do it on your own dime if you want to try all the flavors.
I mean, if I'm being honest, like, are you really upset that you lost $9? Like, what? Like, I don't know. It just seems like you're judging someone really, really harshly for $9. It wasn't like $100 meal.
Matt, what would be worse, her wasting a $10 yogurt or you taking a woman out on a date, paying for a fancy dinner with a bottle of wine, and no, this is not for me, and now you've just wasted $100 or whatever on dinner?
But you know what? If at least it was a conversation that, you know, it was a date, we had a good time and everything was fine, that would be completely different. You know, I've been on dates where it doesn't happen, but this was just wasteful, and it was wasteful to be wasteful. So that just tells me everything I need to know about her.
Wow.
Okay.
They got almonds, chocolate chips, coconut, Fruity Pebbles, granola, gummy bears, M&M minis, Oreo, peanut butter cups, pecans, rainbow sprinkles, vanilla wafers, yogurt chips, alligator crunch,
That's a
which is
lot.
cashews, coconut, and brown sugar. The list is endless. Not to mention
now I
fruits,
want to go.
bananas, blackberries, blueberries,
Where's
kiwi,
the closest
mango, pineapple.
one? See, yeah, you can make it healthy. Put some kiwi on there.
Brookwood. Yeah, they
Well,
got one in Milford.
They got Nutella.
They have Ghirardelli chocolate, Ghirardelli white chocolate,
Oh, my
Ghirardelli
God.
caramel, honey, Reese's
How do
peanut
you
butter
decide?
sauce.
There's just too much.
And every month they
Right?
come out with different seasonal flavors.
See, I would have a tough time just picking a few things too. That would be hard.
Well, I'm sorry, guys. I was kind of hoping this would work itself out, but I guess not.
No,
No,
definitely
I
not.
don't think so. Great. Awesome.
Sorry.
Well, Matt, thank you for taking the call and having the conversation with us. And Ashley, we'll see you at Yagut.
I guess so.
All right.
They give you a little sample taste if you ask.
Oh,
them.
of
They
all
give
the
you like a little
toppings?
spoon.
Oh, nice.
Well, I was going to say the yogurt.
Oh, the yogurt's so secondary. Give me the stuff that goes on top.
A
Yeah.
little sample of those mini M&Ms.
It's just a carrier.
Yeah. Anyway.
Anywho, so if you need a little help with a second date update, send us an email, Jeff and Jenn at WKRQ.com.
I mean, it's just yogurt. It could have been a lot more expensive.
Yeah.
Like there's a story here of a woman in Atlanta who was left with the bill by a guy who invited her out for drinks. And I guess he didn't like that she ordered 48 oysters.
Is that a lot of oysters?
Yeah.
How many do you usually eat when you eat oysters?
I don't know, maybe 10 or 12. Plus a meal on top of that.
Oh, wow. She was hungry.
Yeah, this TikTok user Equana describing the entire date from her perspective.
Today I was bored and I had time, so he texted me like, can we meet for drinks? And I'm like, yeah, meet me here. They got the best oysters in Atlanta. Yeah, when the fourth one came out, he was looking at me crazy. I'm like, baby, you invited me out. I'm going to eat these potatoes and the crab cakes. Why say he going to the bathroom and never come back? It's been like 10, 20, 30 minutes. End up grabbing a tab. That was crazy to me.
Yeah, you invited her out to eat.
That's right. If you don't want to spend a ton of money, don't pick an expensive place.
Well, I'm sorry. I wasn't expecting to have 48
Why
plus
not?
the meal.
Well, I'm hungry. You know, girls got to eat.
I guess so. Speaking of that,
Yeah.
I have that lined up for later.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Really?
by request.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't wait till we talk to I'm hoping this works out because we didn't get confirmation, but our next best friend member.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.